Harsh Kumar Khatri, Beta Microsoft student partner from India, and today I will be talking about game development and how games can be developed with Python using a library Pygame. So let's get started. The video game industry has been booming with unprecedented growth in revenue from past 5 years or so. Now is a great time to consider a career in game development since the demand for new and unique games is high. Studios are looking for fresh talent, and a lot of new hires will be game programmers who develop their upcoming games. As a programmer, you will be accepted the code in multiple languages. One of those is Python, and today we will be discussing about that and the Pygame library. So the contents which we will be covering today are, first of all, Python. I'll be telling you about some basics of Python. Secondly, we will be seeing about game development in general, after which we will be looking about various different game development engines which are used for developing games. Continuing which we will be seeing about Pygame, how game development can be done in Pygame, how is it good for game development or is it not good, how we can install Pygame and how we can start making game by learning some basics of Pygame, and finally we will be seeing Snakes with Harsh game which I have developed with some help from online sources, and it is a basically Snake game. You all have played that in childhood. So let's begin with Python. So I'll start with the question like, what is Python? The answer to this question is, it is a scripting as well as a programming language. Now, why it is a programming language? Because the code written in it are executed to perform certain tasks, and the main reason why programming languages are developed to perform some tasks which are to be written in the form of code, and when we run those code, the tasks are performed. And why it is a scripting language? Scripting language is basically a type of programming language which is used to control another software. So we can write certain scripts in Python which can be used to control, or we can use we can say that manipulating various different other programs or other software. Now it is an interpreted language. It is not like Java where we have to first compile, and after the compiler runs, the object file is made, and then the object file is need to be run separately. It is an interpreted language where we have to run the code, and code is run on the interpreted basis, like it is run by the interpreter rather than the compiler. It was invented by Godot and Rossum in the year 1979, I guess it will be correct. It was basically developed for bridging the gap between C and the shell. It basically gives the user control over the shell with the code which we write in Python, and the code which it is written is also not a typical language. It is like a human readable form and the most easily readable language we can say. Now, what are the scopes where it can be used? It can be used in AI, which is artificial intelligence, ML, machine learning, GD, game development, DS, data science, scripting purpose, developing web apps. Web apps like can be developed in Flask and Django, GUI programming using TK Inter, and many more things.